Hello and welcome to Carrara Indoor Sports Centre for the 2025 AFL Queensland Wheelchair Q-Clash Series. My name's Richie Lyons. Today I'll be joined by the one and only Kane Browning for this amazing event. Welcome, Kane.
Thanks, Richie. Good to be here. It should be very interesting indeed. I must admit, this is my first time on the commentary box for this wheelchair Australian rules, so this is a first for me, so very interesting, very keen to see how it goes today.
Yeah, it's an amazing event, and the athletes that are representing both the Lions and the Suns today, they do a great job. Last year, Kane, I was privileged enough to be here in the commentary box, and it was one of the highlights of my year last year. It was after the two tight tussles, it was a draw, so we had to play extra time to decide last year's the Q-Clash Series winner, which went to the Suns in extra time. So, yeah, looking forward to this one today.
No, the Lions are looking to hit back, obviously, after that disappointment last year at the death. And few in the crowd this morning, which is really good to see. Beautiful day outside, and this should be an absolute cracker.
Should be. Today umpiring, we've got Luke McLean, who's been a regular in our wheelchair fixtures over the years, and Peter Taylor. They'll be our field umpires. And in the goals, we've got all the Taylors, Amber and Brooke, also joining us today. So we thank our team in green, who'll be doing the officiating. Some of the stars for both teams, we'll quickly run through the team list, actually. For the Brisbane Lions, number 12, Josh Boyle. Number 2, Zach Carlson. Number 6, Michael Dobby Bridges. Number 10, Steve French, who I think might have defected from the Suns. I think French might have played for the Suns last year. Number 4, Ash Holt. Number 3, Tristan Orchard. Number 11, Dan Scott. And number 1, Kerry-Ann Woodbury. So some familiar faces in the Lions team. Michael Dobby Bridges, one of the stalwarts of wheelchair footy here in Queensland, has been a regular for the Lions over the years. So terrific to see him here, and a few Queensland regulars as well. Queensland representatives in Tristan Orchard and Zach Carlson. So they'll be as well as Josh Boyle. So it'd be good to see them today. Now for the Suns. Number 1, Joel Fernandez. Number 7, James Letter. Number 8, Paul Letters. Number 3, Dave McCormack. Number 5 will be Kent McKelvey. Number 6, Amy Robinson. Number 2, Adele Vandenhoek. And number 4, Dan Vandenhoek, who, again, as mentioned with the Lions, a regular star in the wheelchair space here in Queensland. And represented Queensland really well at last year's AFL Open event.
And again, just especially looking at the players warming up, just the skill level that's required to play this sport is unbelievable. I'm used to the able-bodied field, but having a look at these participants, I'll tell you what, upper body strength is a massive plus, isn't it?
It sure is, and it's quite a physical game. Wait till you see them bang into each other.
Oh,
yeah.
I've been looking forward to this for the last few days, that's for sure.
Very good. So Vandenhoek and Boyle will start in the ruck as umpire McLean gets settled. So Dobby Bridges and Tristan Orchard have gone behind the ball, with Dan Scott in the forward line, and looks like Zach will probably start behind and wander forward, I would have thought. So Vandenhoek gets the tap first, goes forward. Here's McCormack over to Vandenhoek. That'll be play on. Oh, almost to Letters. Just a little fumble. Boyle gets after it. That's off by, looks like it was off number 3 there, McCormack from the Suns. So that'll be a lined ball. So Boyle goes back to Dobby Bridges. Over to Orchard. We'll probably be seeing quite a bit of that. Over to Boyle. So they move the ball quite nicely out of the back line here. Josh Boyle still in the defensive half. Goes long. That's a lovely kick to Carlson. A little bit of a fumble, but Mark was paid.
Geez, beautiful pass there.
For those new to wheelchair footy, the rules are a handball is just like a kick, so it's a mark, and an underarm throw is a handball. So they've worked the ball up really nicely here. Boyle now in the forward half. Goes over to Dobby Bridges, who had some space. McCormack quickly gets on the mark. Good lead by Carlson, well done. Very good block there by Boyle just behind. So the blocking is quite interesting to watch. Kane.
Look at that ball. Oh,
Ooh.
just offline. Minor score. First score of the game going to the Lions. I've noticed, Richie, a fair bit of double teaming as well in forward half there for the Lions. But they still managed to get the score on the board.
Yeah, you'll notice that big Dan Vandenhoek, he will often get back and double team the main forward. So Dobby Bridges, that's a nice handball to Tristan. Boyle's by himself there, so that's a nice little hit up, well done. Boyle's been very busy early. I reckon he's had 5 or 6 marks already. Over to Dobby Bridges, well done. Yeah, and you can see the double teaming down there. Vandenhoek already trying to keep that forward out. That's a lovely pass. Carlson. Zach, one of the stars of the Queensland team at the AFL Open last year. Well done by Boyle, good lead. And Dan Scott's just got away from the defender there, and well done. Very good.
He's worked extremely hard to find some open space there. Was Scott.
Just lining up for the goal, offline. Unable to register a score there. So the Suns will have the ball in there right in the back line. Goes short to Adele Vandenhoek, who is right. Some great work being done off the ball here by Dan to get some space. There it is. To Dan Vandenhoek. That's a lovely pass. Again, well done. They're just quite measured in the way they're bringing the ball through. Oh,
Good
that's
pass.
a lovely kick.
Trying to get the 1-2. Vanderhoek ends up with it now.
He does. Turn around. Oh. Kent McKelvey. McKelvey just, I think he's actually going off for a break by the looks of it. And but the ball's coming directly to him. So Boyle again, he's been everywhere today. Here goes Tritchard Orchard.
Orchard's had a fair bit of in the early stages as well.
Boyle again. They're going to have to do something with Big Boyle at the moment. He's just everywhere, dominating in the ruck. Here he is again. Oh, lovely hands. Well done. Very good pick-up.
Trying to even up the numbers. He's working extremely hard for.
Oh, they've got one over the back here. Dobby Bridges just controlling things across the back line. Oh, well done, Josh Boyle again. Oh, lovely. 2 wonderful half-volley pickups and kicks over the top. Dan Scott's played on, and that'll be a goal. The Lions are on the board through number 11, Dan Scott, with his first for today, but set up by Josh Boyle. Lovely hands through the middle of the court there.
He's been able to pick the ball up very low to the ground and being able to kick in the same motion. Absolutely brilliant by Boyle.
That'll be a Lions ball. Just McKelvey just couldn't quite get his hands on it. Carlson to the middle there. Orchard to Dan Scott, the goal kicker. Finding some space now. Boyle's going to be there by himself. Oh, no, he's played on. Oh, that could have been, hold on. Back to Dobby Bridges. So Dobby Bridges is just really playing loose behind the ball here.
That sweeper roll.
Yeah. Oh, well done, Boyle again. And Dan Scott's going to find some space. So Boyle's setting up play everywhere in the ruck at the moment. So Dan Scott for his second comes in. I think he's done well there.
Yes, he has.
That's his second in a minute. And Brisbane get away to a 2-goal, 1-13 lead. Suns have yet to score.
Playing in front is so important in this sport.
They are, and they're setting up Carlson. Carlson setting up behind the ball and then wandering forward. Oh, it just went through his hands. It was a lovely tap. Dobby Bridges tries to keep it in. It does. Oh, does just. And Dan's just gone over there. So that'll be a stop play. Just while they get everyone back upright. So it'll be Boyle and Vandenhoek who will go up. McKelvey's by himself might be the one to go for. Well, that's off the line. So this will be a Suns ball. So here they go. This will be a chance. Probably their best chance to go forward. Letters trying to make some space. Dobby Bridges doing a great job on Dave McCormack, who's probably their key forward up there. He could get one over the back here. There he goes. He does. That's very good work.
Vanderbeek putting on a very good block there to free up some space.
He did. So McCormack here goes short to Vandenhoek. He won't be able to have a shot there because only the forwards can score. So they'll have to do some work. There he goes. That's a great lead. Well done. So good work between McCormack and Vandenhoek there just to do the old 1-2 to get an extra metre or two. And he's unfortunately missed, but the Suns are on the board.
12 points the margin. About just over 2 minutes left to play in this first stanza.
Geez, they've created a lot of space here. This is quite interesting how they've done that. That's a lovely hand. Lovely from Dobby Bridges.
Laced out from full back.
Back to Boyle. Dobby Bridges has got space out wide. I think he'll probably go out wide at there. There he goes. Boyle and Dobby Bridges are just putting on a bit of a show here. The Suns are going to have to try to man up because they're just bringing the ball out of their defence too easy.
Right.
Here he is again. Dobby Bridges, probably with his 8th mark, I would say.
Boyle free again.
Oh, just missed him. That's probably the first mistake we've seen today
from
Dobby
beautiful
Bridges.
roving.
Very nice hands from Carlson, who's flying through at ground level. Very clean hands and just missed. He probably would get 9. I reckon he'd normally kick 9 out of 10 of those ones. Vandenhoek long. That's lovely. Here they go. Vandenhoek going out wide. He's got space. McCormack's out wide. Over to Adele Vandenhoek. Kevin McKelvey finds some space. Vandenhoek's long, and if he can get there. Oh, great interception. It was the right option, but well read there from Tristan Orchard.
Coming back with the flight.
Dobby Bridges to Boyle. We probably called that 10 or 12 times already, I reckon.
Yes, you're definitely right, Richie. 30 seconds to go on the opening stanzas.
That might be it for quarter time, I reckon. Kane, what's your summary of your first quarter of wheelchair footy?
No, look, the Lions are looking very impressive. What a flick pass that was. Bit of open space. They got a 2-on-1. Boyle.
Oh, with 5 seconds left on the clock. Jeez.
Unselfish play there by Boyle. He's best on ground at the moment.
And Carlson, right on the quarter-time buzzer, puts the Lions up 3-2-20 to the Suns, just behind at this stage. But Kane, I think you just sort of touched on Boyle. His first quarter's been amazing.
Oh, absolutely impressive. He's had a ton of the ball in this first stanza and seen up play well and truly forward of the middle of the court. I mean, I've liked Vanderhoek as well, Dan. Very, very rangy, long limbs. Can take full advantage of that, hopefully, in the second stanza.
Terrific. Well, We'll be right back after the break. Lions leading 3-2-20 to the Suns, just the one behind.
In the first 3 months of my NDIS, I tried to do it myself and got nowhere, didn't spend a cent. Once we got into Pathways with Care, got it all going, life became a lot more easier.
When you're plan managed, you get the best of both worlds. You can use registered and non-registered providers, and you have a plan manager processing all your invoices and keeping a history of all your receipts. If you choose plan management, Pathways to Care is here to help.
Excellent. Welcome back to the second quarter. Lions leading 3-2 to the Suns, just the 1 point. Suns will be going left to screen. Boyle and Vandenhoek to resume in the middle. Dobby Bridges has gone off for a bit of a break, as has Dan Scott. So Frenchie has gone forward. We didn't see him in the first quarter, but he's been a regular in these games over the last number of years. Plays for Redcliffe now. We're going to get a good view of this one, Kane.
Carlson did beautifully just to free up space for Boyle to make that pass. Speaking of Boyle, he's got the ball on a string at the moment.
He does. The three defenders here. This will be interesting. French is going to get out. He's gone over the top.
Good ball.
Well done.
And Boyle's still trying to work off the ball to free up some space. Look at that for a pass.
Yeah.
That's up with French.
Yes, big Frenchie from Redcliffe. Actually represented Western Australia in last year's AFL Open. But this is his first goal for today. So the Lions move along to 4-2-26. They have made a couple of adjustments. So Dan Scott, so French has come on for Dan Scott. So that move's been a good one quickly. And also in the back line, Ash Holt has come on for Michael Dobby Bridges, who was absolutely everywhere in that first quarter. So Vandenhoek gets tapped forward into space. And here we go. Tristan went for the old
flick pass out the back.
Pass out the back. Didn't quite come off, but it looks like it may have come off a son's hands. No, the umpire couldn't tell. So umpire McLean throwing it up. Boyle Vandenhoek in the forward pocket for the. That's a lovely tap. That was to Joel Fernandez, who's just come on. They really needed that one to get a bit of momentum. It's a lovely tap from Dan Vandenhoek to Fernandez.
He's got this sort of reach advantage over Boyle, but beautiful tap ruckman there.
Boyle's mobility around the court is just amazing at the moment. He's everywhere. He's going to go really long here by the looks of it. Great lead. No, decides to go short to Holt.
Did the dummy. Vanderhoek looked for the long ball and
They
fell
did.
for it.
Everyone was looking for the long one, and Holt just dropped into a nice little gap. Boyle goes again, and Holt might get it back here, I reckon. Oh, this time goes long to Carlson. Lovely. They've got everyone streaming forward here. Oh.
Just over the outstretched hands of French.
So McKelvey, deep in the Suns' back line, goes across court. Oh, bad luck. Vanderhoek couldn't quite hold on to it. So the Lions are going to have to... the Suns are going to have to defend well here, but French is really nice lead.
Carlson being double teamed. And now and Boyle just evening up the numbers forward of the ball, which is good to see.
French looks like he's going to go for a goal here. He had a similar shot not too long ago. Looks like he's put that through. Lovely. Big French gets his second. Lions move along to 5-2-32. Suns just the 2 points.
Well, from 4 possessions, French has kicked 2 goals, scored 2 goals. So, brilliant impact in this second quarter.
Yeah. Oh, lovely tap. Well done. Tears Fernandez, very nice. McCormack streaming forward, same as Vandenhoek. Vandenhoek will try to block here so to give McCormack some space. Does now, and he's got it. Very nice. So Fernandez has made made an impact since he's come on in the second quarter too.
Bit of speed, which is good to see. On the lead, Boyle.
Boyle's going to go long here. Hooked it.
Minor score. Still waiting to get their first major on the board, the Suns.
Here we go. They're putting a little bit more attention to Boyle, but he's still able to get away. But at least they've held him further back in the defensive half here. He's going to have to go long. No, similar to the last defensive half exit. Holt just drops into a hole, then goes long. Boyle's a standout performer today. I was just saying off air, last year he was one of the, I think he might have been one of the players that kicked one of the leading goal kickers.
Oh, look at that.
His work in the midcourt is just amazing. He's going to work forward here. No, Frenchie decides to go back. Looks like he's going to have a goal at it. Bit of work being done off the ball here. Ball is available. He's gone, yes, clever. Very clever. Carlson's dropped back over the back here. Now he's in front. Very nice. A lot of work being done off the ball.
Plenty of blockages and collisions. That forward section of the court.
Oh, Carlson. Very nice. Never looked like missing. Lovely. Straight over the umpire's head. That's his second. So the 3 forwards that have been up there for the Lions today, they've all been able to snag 2 goals.
Scott, French and Carlson. And Boyle, for me, is best player on the court by a pretty long way at this stage.
So another change there. So French, after his 5 or 6 minute cameo, has come off, and in his replacement is number 1, Kerry-Ann Woodbury, who we haven't seen today yet. Oh, there's a big collision. McCormack went flying into Boyle. Just need a bit of a hand to get up there.
Why these players put their body on the line?
They do.
Even just for a simple block. It's very impressive.
So Boyle coming up for possession, probably 30 already, I would say.
Look at that for a pass.
He's
Finally gets a break.
He's come off for a spell, so French goes into the mid-court. We don't often see French in the mid-court, so this will be interesting. Nice little touch there, nice defence. So the ball, oh geez, there's some pace there. Orchard goes with the backflip just to try to clear. Good hands. McKelvey needs to keep this in and is unable to.
Vanderbeek was so good trying to impact the contest there. Look at that for a pass.
That's lovely hands. Tristan Orchard just going back now. Just waiting their time. Vandenhoek, they've just switched over here. French playing in the mid-court by the looks of it. Carlson and Woodbury in the forward. So Woodbury's actually got some space here. She might just get the little one over the top. There it is. Oh, and just a little bit of a fumble and the ball trickles out of bounds.
Players trying to make some space. Forward half of the court.
Yep.
Evenly matched down there. Vanderbeek's made his way down there too.
Oh, so the handball just went over McCormack's head. He's just calling for a bit of a push in the back potentially. Bit of work getting done on Carlson here. They go Woodbury. Well done. That's a great lead. This is her first chance. So she's on a bit of a tight angle. French has moved forward. He can't score, but he is. They might be able to get the ball to him and do some work. There it is. Yep. Now they're trying to double team Carlson. Woodbury's just gone 40. Here she is. She's going to get the ball back. Carlson's done some really good work off the ball, and he's going to line up for his third from a pretty similar spot from where he got his last one. Never looked like missing Kane.
Within the last minute of the second quarter here, lines up. Oh, look at that. Straight over the goal umpire's hat. Well done. That's goal number 3 for Carlson.
So the Suns move the change. Letters is on for his first run of the day. Fernandez on, who made a bit of an impact in that second quarter. Fernandez probably a bit stiff not to get a couple of goals. So French is in the ruck. Carlson also in the mid-court.
Last 30 seconds.
Oh, lovely hands by Orchard. Goes long. Oh, well done. Vandenhoek, well, good interception. Need to move the ball quickly here. 15 seconds left on the clock. Goes forward to Letters. That's a great lead. Oh, he's just dropped what he probably should have taken.
Oh, look at that for a flick pass there.
A little bit of razzle-dazzle from Frenchie. Went for the back over the top to McCormack. The umpire going to pay the mark.
Surely, you got to pay the mark on that occasion. Jeez.
It was a big collision.
Players came together.
Great commitment from all players there. French and McCormack.
Great sportsmanship as well.
Yeah, the umpire has paid the mark, so he's going to have a shot. This is, I would say he's just inside. Well, he's inside the half, but this will be probably an 8 and 10 metre kick, and he's got French on the line. He's got fairly decent reach.
Desperate to get their first goal on the board.
Yeah, they need this to give him a bit of momentum heading to the second half. Here comes McCormack. No, he's hooked it. We're going for distance and hooked it. So at half time, we have the Lions with a comfortable lead, 7-2, 44 to the Suns, 3 points. Goal kickers for the Lions, Zach Carlson, number 2. He's got 3. Stephen French with a second quarter cameo of 2, and Dan Scott, who also got 2 in the first quarter. I'll probably go with some of the Lions' best players at this stage. Josh Boyle in the midcourt, he's been absolutely terrific. Zach Carlson, we've already mentioned, his work in the forward line with 3 goals has been terrific. Michael W. Bridges sat off the whole second quarter, but his first quarter was just amazing, where he set up play behind the ball, and Tristan Orchard, who's been behind the ball for most of the day as well. He's a rock behind the footy. What's your thoughts on the Suns?
Look, okay. I thought, Dan Vanderhoek is a standout for me. He's worked so hard up and down the court. He's trying to cover every spot he possibly can, especially to shut down Boyle early. He can't be everywhere at once, unfortunately. Fernandez came on and had an impact in a short space of time. He's back on the interchange, unfortunately. And Adele van der Hoek was okay early.
Yeah, she's got it up. She's up against it with the forward line of the
taller players struggling to defend. So they're struggling in the defensive side of the game. They're trying to cover space rather than play one-on-one. So might need to look at that at half-time and see if they can rectify that.
Very good. As I mentioned, the Lions leading 7-2, 44 to the Suns with 3 points. It's half-time here. We'll be back after this short break. Don't go anywhere.
Inside this building is a simulated hospital ward, a high-tech biomechanics lab, a commercial kitchen, and a whole virtual home. Let's explore the new Bond Institute of Health and Sport in just 61 seconds. This is the 12-bed simulation hospital ward. From day one, Bond students gain hands-on experience in allied health and exercise science. This is the Work Play Lab, which gives students the opportunity to provide occupational therapy for our youngest, while the Activities of Daily Living Lab simulates a full home environment, giving students the chance to practice mobility work with our wisest.
Welcome back to the 2025 Q-Clash AFLQ Wheelchair Series. Lions leading 7-2 to the Suns, just the 3 points. Looks like the Suns have made a few positional changes here. So Letters has gone into the ruck. So I wonder if that's a strategic thing to try to nullify Boyle. Vandenhoek will go into the mid-court. Oh, here we go. Boyle gets over top. Dobby Bridges is back in. And
look at that.
straight into the play on the left hand to Dan Scott. So Dan Scott kicked 2 in the first quarter. So Dobby Bridges has gone forward, has he? Yes, he has.
Looks that way.
Ooh, offline.
But again, that tap work,
Oh,
straight down the throat, straight down the throat, and lace out to leaning forward. Well done.
oh, that's a great. Oh, McKelvey just took his eye off the ball. Over the top from the line. Oh, the ball just bounced. That's a bit lucky. Handball over to Boyle, and Letters is down. That will be a... Oh, he's completely come out.
Jeez. Again, all pretty heavy impacts. This isn't the soft turf that I'm used to. This is hard court. Plenty of bumps and bruises and scrapes, I'm sure, from all players involved.
So Dan Scott has ended up with the ball there. This will be lining up for his third. I reckon he's missed that. Yes, just over the
top of the post,
I think.
On the right-hand side.
So Letters, who's started the second half, spent most of the first half on the bench with a late little cameo. No, he's going to give it over to McKelvey. So, but he might sneak off and just get free here. McKelvey long, Boyle. Oh, lovely hands by Vanderhoek. Here we go. Geez, the pace is on Fernandez. And there's a behind.
But they had the right idea there. Fernandez showing a bit of speed.
So Vandenhoek's gone forward here, actually. I've just noticed.
He's going to stretch the defensive capability of the Lions.
So Boyle long. No, not quite long enough. Holt just fumbles. Malcolm taps it forward. Now the ball bounces up nicely. He's kept it in front of him. Bit of carnage behind the ball, but that's a goal to Dobby Bridges.
Jeez, everyone came together in the mid-court part.
Yeah, there was a big collision. So Adele Vandenhoek just has ended up on the deck, but I think she's okay.
Jeez, there was plenty of outstretched hands looking for a decision from the umpire. She's pulled up very, very sore by the looks of it. But
yeah, it was a lovely play by Dobby Bridges. His ability to keep the ball in front of him for pretty much from halfway, and then lovely little pick up just before the goal line. And on his left, put it through.
The old Pagan's paddock routine made the space just opened up behind everyone.
It did. I didn't actually quite see what happened off the ball there, whether it was just a bit of a collision. And
there was a number of players. There was a number of players that just came together. So it was like a group. It was like a team shepherd almost. Everyone came together in one spot and just freed up a mountain of room behind. In the Lions forward half.
Time has been stopped just to ensure the safety of all players. So just looks like everyone's well now. And Adele Vandenhoek just coming out for a little spell after that one. So umpire McLean back in the middle, throw it up, Letters and Boyle. McCormack's come over to try and just get in front of Dobby Bridges and does a good job. Big tap by McKelvey. That'll be play on. That's a throw. So that's a handball in there. Draws lovely to Vandenhoek. Lovely by McCormack. He's gone into the middle. So over to Letters. He's done well there. So Letters, he won't be able to have a shot here. Damo Vandenhoek working really hard to find some space. There he is now. Boyle just chops him off. Very good defence there by Boyle and Orchard. Gone long. Lovely. Good hands by the young fella, Letters. This is going to be a tough kick. Fernandez working really hard to get in front. Letters needs to block here. Goes wide. Vandenhoek's going to come try to get one straight away back. So an easy spot to have a shot. Letters doing a bit of work off the ball to block Orchard. There he goes. It's amazing what happens off the ball here. Letters does well here. Now he's going to have to go short to Fernandez. Over the top to Vandenhoek. Lovely. And there's the first goal. Very good by, very great work off the ball there, Kane.
Well, Fernandez originally was the one that was able to block, turn the ball over in front of Boyle. So he got in between the ball and Boyle, the mid-court. And then just the way Vanderhoek just worked his way on 3 or 4 different occasions, ended up in a good spot and kicked the first goal. Kicks a minor scores a minor score.
I like these positional changes the Suns have done here. So McCormick's going into the middle with Letters, and Vandenhoek and Fernandez forward. So I think that probably is a bit of a better balance. And if Vandenhoek can get the ball anywhere in probably the front half, he's going to have a ping at him. So like that, just going to be a matter of if they can defend the ball movement. But so far, so good. So Boyle, that's probably his first mistake for the day. Letters, who's been busy in this second half, gets the ball in the forward half here, looking for Vandenhoek. He's got the reach advantage. Oh, well blocked. Good block by Boyle. Oh, there's a bit of a collision. Play on, says the umpire. Carlson's come back on. Over to Dobby Bridges. Good play there. Orchard's gone out wide. Oh, he's gone over the mark, I think that was. Fernandez. So Vandenhoek on the mark there now. Orchard's by himself, so is Holt. So Dobby Bridges looking a little bit further afield. Lovely lead by Boyle. Letters just couldn't quite go with him there. Dobby Bridges is the forward this time. So gone out wide, but he's done well there. Great movement, Dobby Bridges. He's already got one this quarter. Goes short to Boyle. Dobby Bridges really working hard to try and get the next one in here. Well blocked by Letters, though. He's doing a great job. Oh, clever. Clever. So Dobby Bridges was the inaugural winner of the Player of the Series 3 years ago in this series. He's also captained the Queensland side for the last few years as well. Coached them, sorry.
Former Paralympic tennis player as well, so he's definitely one of. He's got many achievements in his sporting career, that's for sure.
Yeah, one of the stalwarts of wheelchair footy here, and one of the big drivers behind it. So he's been terrific. Letters goes with the left-hand forward over to his father. A little bit too long there, so it'll be a turnover deep in the defensive half for the Lions. Letters doing a really good job on Boyle, they're definitely going a bit more man on man this half, which seems to be working for them. It's definitely stemming the flow.
Oh, look out.
McCormack.
Frees up
Carlson's
space.
just run onto it. Talk about Pagan's paddock.
Just the space opened up beautifully, but to put your body on the line like that to cause that block was brilliant.
He goes really hard. He's all in. He just needed to get his hand on the ball and probably get that out of bounds, and unfortunately couldn't do it, so the ball went over the back, and young Zach Carlson was flying onto it. He gets his fourth of today. Back in the Vandenhoek's going back in the middle there now. So, bit of a change. Young Letters has come off after a terrific first 5 or 6 minutes of this quarter. He was great on Boyle, really trying to play a bit tighter on him. So, Tristan Orchard goes across the court here. Not able to hit his target in Carlson. So, here is the Suns again. Their forward line players is Letters and Fernandez. So, Vandenhoek. Fernandez has done really well there. Well done. Just got through the gap and good handball. So Fernandez is 3 metres out, I would say. With Boyle, geez, he's a big presence on the goal line. He's going to have to be a big handball over. Looks good.
Oh, just off the line. No, it's a goal.
Oh, hello. Umpire's deferring. Umpire thinks it's a goal.
Definitely seemed to signal the point originally, but then
the bench did go up, so it looked like it could have been a umpires conferring. The Taylors and McLean.
Wait for
it. Goal to Fernandez. That's their second of the half and his first of the day.
Geez, considering Boyle, the height discrepancy, he was basically covering the whole goals like a soccer goalkeeper there, and Fernandez absolutely launched the ball over his outstretched hand. Beautiful.
It was good. So another little change here. Holt's come off, and Dobby Bridges has gone back behind the ball. Here we go. I think that might have come off the Lions' hands.
No.
Yeah, I think it's a Suns ball, is it? No.
No, looks like it's going to be a Lions possession. I agreed with you, Richie. I thought that might have come off a Lions.
So W Bridges back behind the football now. So they've gone back to their original starting 5 now in the original positions. So W Bridges to Boyle. Called that a lot. A lot of work getting done off the ball here. W Bridges pushing forward.
Look at that
It's
for
a
a part.
lovely. And well done, Carlson. He's been able to take that in the left mitt. Boyle pushing forward hard. Dan Scott doing some work off the ball, and he's just gone through his hands.
Just the ability of players like Boyle and Carlson just to weight the ball on their possessions.
Lovely.
Allow their teammates to run onto it has been really impressive this afternoon.
2 very nice kicks upfield there by McCormack and Vandenhoek. Oh, that's a lovely McKelvey. Vandenhoek's worked really hard there. He started with the ball in the sort of back pocket. Now he's just looking for some more movement. Here's Fernandez over the top to Letters. Oh! Fair bit of work was getting done into Letters there off the ball.
From Boyle once again, he's covering the mounted territory this afternoon.
Dobby Bridges looking for the long hands. Oh, McCormack's just able to get a fingernail in that. And just off Dan Scott. So McCormack will have the ball inside the forward half. Fernandez doing a bit of work. Vandenhoek did well there just to get some space. Fernandez and Letters need to just looking for the one over the top there, and he's got him. Very good, and that's a goal. Nice movement by Letters. He had 2-on-1, lovely hands. Vandenhoek who just able to thread the needle.
Letters was trying to force his direct opponent to be forced backwards. He wasn't moving at all, so Les had to reposition. Found himself in a perfect spot. It's a bit of a take-two from the umpire.
Umpire tried the 3rd time. Here we go. That looks like we've got a winner. Oh, lovely tap work to Carson. Over to Scott. Carlson's working really hard forward here, but McCormack's able to cut him off, so that's great defence there. Goes over to Michael Dobby Bridges. Handball wasn't great. That could be holding the ball, and it is. No, it's not. It's a free kick the other way, holding the man.
Carlson, the only one in that forward section. Carlson, sorry, Holt. Is it now?
Carlson, who's already kicked 4 today, doesn't have a shot. Goes for Boyle, who's the lead up. He can't have a shot for goal here. Dobby Bridges is flying around the outside, try to get one over to Scott, who just did really well there to get the front position. So Scott's kicked 2, and that'll be his 3rd. Terrific play there. So the Lions go to 11-3-69. The Suns, who've had a really good 3rd quarter here, they go to their 3-5-23. Lovely tap by Vandenhoek. Oh, he's just throwing that away, though. I think he thought his player was there. And Scott runs onto it, and he gets his 4th. Bit unfortunate. It was actually a really nice centre clearance there. But unfortunately, McCormack thought he had a teammate in a little bit closer proximity.
A little bit of panic set in on that one there, and just ball ended up in the lap of Scott. He's kicked two in a minute.
That's good. Oh, here we go. This is off the Lions. That came off Tristan Orchard. So the Lions will have a chance. Letters. There's only 5 seconds remaining, so they're probably not going to have a chance to score here. I would have thought. He can have a shot for goal here because he is a forward, but he's up against it, I would have thought. We're in a good view here. That looks good off the boot. He's kicked it. What a goal. Number 8, Paul Letters, gets his second. And does that give him a sniff for the last quarter, Kane?
Well, again, much improved third quarter by the Suns. A couple of positional changes, and the work rate definitely went up a level. Defensive pressure from both sides has been really good this afternoon as well, but the Lions might be just a bit too far ahead going in the last quarter, but the Suns have been much better.
Yeah, I'll just quickly run through the goal kickers for the Lions. Zach Carlson and Dan Scott both have 4. Stephen French with 2. And Michael Dobby Bridges also 2 early in that third quarter. And for the Suns, pleasingly were able to have their best quarter of the game so far, kicking 4 goals. Paul Letters with 2 absolutely terrific goals at the end of that third quarter. And number 1, Joel Fernandez, and number 4, Dan Vandenhoek, also with singles. So the Lions lead 75-29 going to the last quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the last quarter of this year's 2025 Game 1 of Q-Class Series.
In the first 3 months of my NDIS, I tried to do it myself and got nowhere, didn't spend a cent. Once we got into Pathways with Care, got it all going, life became a lot more easier.
When you're plan managed, you get the best of both worlds. You can use registered and non-registered providers, and you have a plan manager processing all your invoices and keeping a history of all your receipts. If you choose plan management, Pathways to Care is here to help.
Last quarter action about to get underway here at the Carrara Indoor Sports Centre. Lions leading 12-3, 75 to the Suns 4-5-29. Much more competitive quarter from the Suns in that third stanza. A few positional changes, which looks like they're going with similar type setup. Actually, no, Fernandez has gone behind the ball to go on Carlson, so that's an interesting move. He's been quite good up forward, but Carlson's probably been he's kicked 4, so he's probably been one of the most dangerous forwards on the court. And McCormack, who's been great for the Suns at mid-court, looking for some movement, goes short to Fernandez. Very good. Letters has got away out the back here, just not able to spot him up. So Fernandez goes, now he goes to Letters. Bad bounce, ball trickles out of bounds.
Jeez, I always thought the bounce of the ball was interesting on a soft surface, on a hard court. Yes. Good luck.
So Boyle, who's had a terrific game, goes across to Tristan, who's the last dual player of the series for the last 2 series. Tristan Orchard, also been the captain, I think, All-Australian as well. So he's a terrific player. Over the top to Holt. She's just done that a few times today, just dropped into the space. Over the top to Dobby Bridges.
Holt's been a real role player today, just finding good position, giving them an option.
Oh, it's a lovely kick over the top. Dobby Bridges working hard to
Oh.
Coulson.
Had to slam on the brakes pretty quick to maintain possession of that ball.
Jeez, it was a lovely kick over the top from Dobby Bridges to open the play up. So he's gone forward again. So Holt's gone back. Coulson for his 5th. That looks pretty good. That's a goal.
Between Dobby Bridges, Zach Carlson, and Josh Boyle, arguably probably the best 3 on the court this game.
Yeah, that would be hard to disagree with, I think. So we've got the Letters duo up forward for the Suns. McCormack's going to play on Dobby Bridges. Holt gets a fist forward. Coulson comes flying out. Oh, it's a good collision. No one took their eyes off the footy. Fernandez is just not able to pick it up, so it's just trickled out of bounds on the far side. It'll be a Lions ball. Dangerous duo of Bridges, Dobby Bridges and Carlson, the forward line. Dobby Bridges, great lead up. And now Carlson finds some space. A lot of work getting done off the ball there between Boyle and Vandenhoek. The 2 big, probably the 2 biggest players on the field today. Dobby Bridges looks good. Goal.
Vanderhoek seems absolutely stunned by that decision on the goal. he's trying to work out. It's like, geez, nothing is going our way today. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Comes off for a well-earned spell as well.
So McKelvey into the ruck. So this looks, Boyle gets a tap forward to Carlson. Just comes off the floor. Both players couldn't quite get the handle of the ball. So here's a Suns chance.
There's a mismatch in the forward half of the court.
Fernandez finds some space nicely.
James Letter has got the reach advantage against Ash Holt.
Yeah, and that's who they've gone for. Oh, ball bounces up. Oh, holding the ball. Oh, over the shoulder throw there. So Letters will have a shot for goal here. Younger version, Letters. I'm sure Paul won't mind me saying that, hopefully. So here's James. Looking good.
Just off line.
Okay, they've got to try and keep the ball down here. Dobby Bridges is by himself, so they probably need to do something about that reasonably quickly because he'll be... Now they've been able to pick... So Amy Robinson on. I think this might be her first time today. That's a lovely pass. Dobby Bridges is rushing forward here. Zach Carlson looking over the top. That's a lovely kick. Geez, Dobby Bridges worked hard there. He was in the defensive half. Letters still trying to do a bit of work off the ball. McCormack picking up Carlson. Boyle comes lead up. And then Dobby Bridges over the top. Good voice. I think Boyle was looking for Carlson, and he had a 2-on-1. Dobby Bridges screamed for the footy. Boyle just pulled his kick late.
That was almost perfection personified. That passage of play, absolutely brilliant from the Lions. Got another one.
So Dobby Bridges has kicked, that's his 4th now. So he spent a fair bit of the time actually in the back line, but has made an impact when he's gone forward.
9 goals between Carlson and Dobby Bridges. Been dominant display by the Lions this afternoon. They've almost hit triple figures.
Lovely tap.
Oh, look at that for a
pass.
pass.
Well done. And good hands there by Kerry and Woodbury. Oh, bad luck. Oh, he played on. Letters, that's a mark. Need to get the ball forward here. McCormack's got some space. Oh, probably could have just held it up. Well done, McKelvey. So a fair bit of work getting done off the ball here to keep the Suns in their defensive half. Well done. Here's James. Sorry, Paul. Yeah, James Letters. He was just offline a little short time ago. This time, oh, missed again.
Ash Holt did so well trying to defend the taller player on that occasion, but just at the last moment, the young man freed up some space, set himself up with an opportunity. Good work by Letters.
So Josh Boyle coming off for a well-earned space. French, who we haven't seen since the second quarter, has come on over the top to Orchard. That's good. Plays on quickly. Yeah, that could be hard.
Oh, look at that for a pass.
Very good. Oh, Woodbury, very nice. Woodbury gets a second mark for this third quarter. Goes short on the left to French. French is a mid-court player, so he won't be able to... That could be holding the ball. Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yep. He said he played on. Yep. I agree with that one. So French, McKelvey. French got caught holding the ball. I think he might have thought he was a forward. So McKelvey over to McCormack. Nice. McCormack. McKelvey's done some good work off the ball to get one over the top. Oh, French just puts his hand in there nicely. The ball, I think the ball's come off a Lions play. He's kept it in. Carlson tap over to French, unable to get it. McCormack does well. Little fumble there from Holt, but does well. Carlson could have a shot for goal, but instead gets over to Woodbury. And she's played on. Oh, hit the post.
I think it was slightly touched off the possession as well. Great defending by the Suns.
Yeah, great defence. Nice little touch from Holt through the middle of the Ash Holt.
Oh, yes.
So McKelvey in the back line. McCormack doing some work to get the ball, but a nice lead to Letters. Orchard punch, yeah, that's a free kick.
Tick over 3 minutes to go in this game.
So it'd be good to see the Suns just kick a couple of late ones. Here's McCormack. Letters has done work. We'll probably get the ball back here, I would say. No, he goes long to... Looking for the longer option, wasn't quite on. Probably had an easier one to go for, but when you're down by this much, you might as well have a crack.
He had Orchard playing as a spare behind in the defensive half and just going back and forth covering some territory. So very well defensive work by the Lions.
So Dan Scott back on, up into the mid. We've only seen him in the forward line, but he's in the defence here. Not quite able to get onto French. I think that's a Suns ball.
No, looks like it's going to be a Lions ball.
Oh, Lions ball. Okay. Might have confused a few there. The Suns had pushed forward except for McCormack. He must have known. Must have come off him. Holt over to Scott. Woodbury's gone deep. They're looking for Woodbury. He's just can't quite get some space. Carlson's double teamed. This time goes to Woodbury, but cut off by Vandenhoek. So they're out here. Oh, bad luck. Handball, the kick was just a little bit behind. Oh, well done. Great defence by Vandenhoek, and the ball comes off him. It'll be a Lions ball. Dan Scott on the outer wing. Over to Woodbury. Just fumble and out of bounds. Oh, he's paid the mark. Probably a bit lucky there. But she's got her hands on the ball quite a bit here in this last quarter. Touch over to French. French inside to Dan Scott. Very nice handball. Scott looking for Carlson. He's double teamed again though. This time goes over the top to Woodbury. Blocked by McCormack and he's over. That's probably his fourth fall. He does spend a fair bit of time on the ground. Goes that hard.
Within the last minute of this contest between these two sides, just about minute 4 left.
So game 2, so the Lions will have game 1 wrapped up. Game 2 will be next Sunday at Nissan Arena on the Lions home patch.
Look at that for
a
pass.
Lovely. Letters. He had some two long range shots in the third quarter.
No one covering the goals.
He's gone again. Oh, well done. Vandenhoek, there's a goal. Well deserved.
That's his second. One of the very few opportunities they've had some open space in the forward line.
Yeah, definitely the second half's been a lot more competitive. Frenchie almost come out of his chair, leaning back to get the ball there in the ruck. So here we go. French, nice little tap to Carlson. McCormack flicks it over, out of bounds. That'll be a Lions ball with 30 seconds remaining. So game 2, Nissan Arena next Sunday. Also will be a women's all-star match. We'll go alongside that game. So if you've got nothing to do, get along to Nissan Arena next Sunday morning. Should be a great game. Last year, similarly, the Lions got away with game 1, and then the Suns come back and had a win in game 2 and took out the series. So hopefully we'll see something similar next Sunday at Nissan Arena.
Last few seconds here.
Zach Carlson might have a shot here just to finish off, and this will be his 6 if he can put it in from long range. Looks not bad. He's kicked it. Zach Carlson with his 6 to really put the nail in the coffin and to crack the 3 figures for the Lions. Terrific game. Lions getting up 16-4-100 to the Suns. 5 goals, 7-37. Goal kickers, I'll quickly run through them for the Lions and the Suns before I hand over for your thoughts on the best players for both teams. Kane, Zach Carlson, as mentioned with the last one there, with 6. Dobby Bridges, who didn't spend a heap of time forward but managed to kick 4 while he was up there. Dan Scott also with 4. And Steve French with that second quarter cameo on the forward line getting 2. For the Suns, Dan Vandenhoek and Paul Letters with 2, and Joel Fernandez with the single. So, Kane, your thoughts on best players for both teams?
No, look, the Lions definitely dominated early on. They got to a pretty decent lead against the Suns. Pardon me. I thought the Suns in the third period were absolutely brilliant, trying to claw their way back. Just go through a few good players from each. I thought Josh Boyle was sensational. When the game was on the line early stages, he was massive. Carlson, to be honest, I think Carlson was best on the court today. Ended up with six goals, but he was all over the court defending, playing extremely well. On the other side, Dan Vanderhoek I thought was really good for the Suns. Trying to be the everywhere man, couldn't cover everywhere unfortunately. And McCormick as well was good for the Suns in the later stages of that second half.
Terrific, Kane. Thank you for your time and coverage today. As mentioned, Game 2 will be next Sunday at Nissan Arena alongside the Women's All-Star match, which is the inaugural Women's All-Star match for the wheelchair footy. So get along to that. If you can't get along, we'll be here on AFL Queensland YouTube live streaming it. Thank you, Kane. Thank you, players. Thank you, umpires. They also did a great job. We'll be back next Sunday. Thanks all.